going on, guys? Welcome. Oh, shoot. You don't want to see that. Casey Neistat class. Oh, it does. That's today. Man, it's a big weekend. We got all new Demon Slayer. We got all new Attack on Titan. We got the Casey Neistat class. Is there a time it starts, Scott? You got a kid now? Nothing ever happens on time? Dude, for real. Seriously. Although we did just get her some sleep training. I should say we got Kenzie some sleep training. Because for a while there, she's 2 months old now. For a while, she would not sleep unless she was in someone's arms. And she wouldn't sleep very long. And if we set her down in a bed, like she'd fall asleep, she'd be passed out. We'd be walking around swinging her like she's out. We lay her down in a bed. 5 minutes later, she's up and screaming. It was crazy. And so, yeah, we sleep trained. It took 1 day. And now she sleeps for an hour and a half in her bassinet. Oh my gosh. Yeah, Picture Fit, you still in here? You're lucky both my kids were sleep trained until 6 months. Why'd you wait till 6 months? We should have done it forever ago. Dude, I think streaming is a great way to supplement your content. I think streaming does two main things that almost any creator could benefit from. The two things that like literally any YouTuber should be streaming for is one, to just get like an intimate connection with your audience. Like hang out, talk to them, say their name, and like get them to feel like there's a connection there, which is huge. Like it's awesome. Like your favorite YouTubers you've watched for forever, and then suddenly you can sit there and actually like have them acknowledge you. It's a big deal. But the second one is it's great, easy content. By that I mean like, right, I'm gonna finish this and I'm gonna hit the record button. I'm gonna turn it into a TikTok and a YouTube short. As soon as I'm gonna hit the button right now. What's up, TikTok? Just like that. Now I've got another short video to throw on YouTube throughout the middle of the week. Like, we're done. So yeah, those are the two reasons. I think, and I mean like as long as, here's the deal though, like I'm doing a video probably later this week on you know, if you should have separate channels for live streaming and videos and shorts, those three things, which you hear a lot of people say and a lot of people ask a lot. The only time you should do that is if your content doesn't relate to each other. Like if you do, what's your name? Picture Fit. I don't know if you do artwork stuff or whatever you do, but then if you want to play video games on live stream, maybe you make a gaming channel, you know? But if you plan on doing on stream kind of what you do on your videos, no, I mean, you should find a way to utilize that channel with all the different avenues. Like I do everything on one channel. That makes so much sense as long as you're not completely splitting the types of content. YouTube Shorts is where I get all my subs? Dude, that's where I get all my subs on this channel too, because I'm not making a lot of videos yet. Animated fitness stuff? Yeah. Why don't you when you're doing some animating, why don't you just do it on stream? I think that'd be dope. I think people would love to see that. How are you finding balancing the parenting and streaming / content creation? It's thrown a wrench in things, I'm not gonna lie. It's not like it's made it more fun. But we're trying not to make a lot of content out of the kid. That's kind of the big thing, you know? Like, I'm not judging anyone who does. And we're shooting something today with Lennon that I'm really excited about. You guys are gonna love it. By the way, Picture Fit, welcome to the True Senpais. Thank you so much. Like, I'm not like opposed to people like making content with their children. It's just, we don't, like, we're not gonna make her a channel, you know, at least anytime soon. And like, she'll be in stuff at least until she starts to like develop facial features and recognize, like at some point we're gonna probably take her out entirely. But right now, while she just looks, every baby looks the same, you know? So it'll be fine. But like, for the most part, it's not like she's adding to the content at all. I've had creators tell me like having a kid is the best business decision they ever made because it's made their content 10 times better, and I believe them. But I don't know, I had to talk with Kenzie beforehand and we decided we didn't want to do that. So really, it's just an extra burden on top of what I'm doing. Love her to death. She's the best. She melts me and brings so much joy into my life, but man, does she make things harder. I unlist my live streams and only have my VODs and shorts public. Yeah, same. And when I post shorts, I don't publish them to my subscriber feed. That way I don't have to make thumbnails for them. I can literally just toss one up a day. By the way, Scott, are you still in here? Is Scott still in here? He was in here earlier. He might not be in here anymore. What's up, Dr. Swellman? How are you verified with less than 100,000? I get this question almost every stream. It helps that I already had a verified channel. And so also because I was a large Twitch streamer and moved over, I was able to get in contact with YouTube, and they were able to shortcut me just because I was verified on Twitch and I moved over to YouTube, and I already have two verified YouTube channels. This is number 3. Scott, I've got, I think, 4 clips on the NAS for shorts whenever you're ready to start editing those. I think 2 of them are for the same short, just so you know. So I think there are 4 clips and it's 3 shorts. I think I added like one more closing statement to one of the shorts and grabbed another like 1 minute recording of it. Melts me but makes things harder, said every good dad. Oh, thank you. I hope so. I hope so. Miscast Joe, welcome back for the 9 months. And Alex, thanks for the 5 months, man. Do you think uploading daily is necessary for new small channels? Not full-length videos. No, oh my gosh, that kills you. I did that? Kill me. No, I don't think it's necessary. I think it's awesome. If you can, again, we go back to this. Uploading daily. Uploading daily is a touchy subject. Here's the deal. If you're like planning and creating daily content that you're shooting and editing, like, oh man, that's a nightmare. The only time you should do daily stuff is if it's stuff that you do, like if you stream enough, like throughout this stream, I'm gonna try to get like 3 shorts. And I can just grab them. I just hit a flashback recording button and grab them, and then like Scott edits them in 15 to 30 minutes and they're done, and we toss them up. That kind of stuff, sure. If you could do that every day, do that every day. It's awesome. Making full YouTube videos every day, that's just gonna crush you. I'll work on this one there. Dope, sounds good. It's kind of unfair when parents do that. What if your kid doesn't want to be everywhere online? Yeah, I agree, Sarah. What are the benefits of being verified? Nothing. Absolutely nothing, except people think there are benefits and they think you're cool for it. The only benefit is underneath your videos, if you get views and stuff and you start getting the scam channel saying like, hey, I'm giving away an Xbox, click this link here. Being verified helps make it clear that like they'll see Harris Heller without a check mark. They'll be like, oh, that's a fake Harris Heller. It's like, only click links that have my name with a check mark next to it. So like that's kind of the only one, which is why there's no reason to have it unless you have a channel large enough. Do you think YouTube is prioritizing lives for music streamers as well as live gaming in 2022? Music streamers. I don't know what you mean by prioritizing lives for music streamers, but music streaming is rough. Dude, music on YouTube is rough. Music used to be all people did on YouTube. I don't know if you remember this. Until like 6-7 years ago, that was the thing to do on YouTube, was to make music. And then it got hard because YouTube made a switch. YouTube made a switch from it used to be about how many views you got, and you could get a ton of views. Used to be how many views you got per video, and that's how they pushed your stuff in the algorithm. And then it became how many watch minutes you got, like per week or whatever. And so, I mean, you can only make one music video tops a week. It's so hard to do, and that's like 3 minutes long. But then when they changed it to watch minutes, the 10-minute vlogs like Casey Neistat exploded and music videos died. So that was the change they made, and in general, that combined with copyright law just makes it so hard to have a music career, a dedicated music career on YouTube. If you're gonna have a music career on YouTube, you need to do more than just music. Just the way it is. Shoot, remember when I was like, hey, I recorded this for a short? I didn't have 4K Capture Utility open, so I didn't record any of that. I just tried to record 3 shorts, and then I noticed that it was giving me a little error signal every time I was hitting the flashback recording because it didn't have the recording software up. Hate to see it. We'll get some more stuff today. It's all right. I'm not going to repeat myself just for a short. We'll get it later. That was a short just for you guys. Nobody else. What do you have motivation for right now? What do I have motivation for right now? Like, what am I motivated to do? I don't think about that a lot. Can I segue that into something cheesy? Is that okay? Can I maybe be a little bit pretentious? And you'd be like, I just asked a simple question. I'm gonna turn this into a teaching moment. Yeah, no, don't worry about motivation. Motivation is fleeting. Don't do what you're motivated to do. Do what you have to do. It's not the people who have a lot of motivation who succeed. It's the people who work when they're not motivated who succeed. Make sure that you're not driven by motivation. Make sure you're driven by self-discipline. That is one of the biggest pieces of advice if you want to achieve more than most people, is that. No cheesy, please. We want the cheese. Do you want the cheese? You don't want the cheese. Appreciate you answering my question. No worries, Chordmaster. And James Kennard, thanks for the super chat. I appreciate it. New room update? You talking about this room? You haven't seen this room yet? We've been in this room for a while now. I mean, a couple months. Nothing's gonna change in this room. We did add a new camera angle, and it's this one. So we can do like unboxings and stuff. In fact, I'm gonna do an unboxing. I don't know when we'll do an unboxing. The problem with unboxing is most of the time, I can't do any unboxings on stream for stuff that I get sent ahead of time because there's always embargoes, right? So I have to unbox them on camera and shoot it and edit, and then I can't upload it until later. But if ever there's something that comes out that's already available, like for example, I would have unboxed the A7 IV on stream if I had that set up already. How many cameras now? We got 4 set up right now. Here, in fact, I can show you. I showed you guys this last stream. I gotta set up my replay buffer in OBS so I can record stuff like that. Here, let me show you. Let me show you all 4 cameras. Here is all 4 of my cameras running at once. I'm gonna do something. There we go. So, camera number 1 is in the top left, and it's my vertical camera that we're actually using like in the stream here. All the way over there. That's not working. I got 4 cameras on me. Camera number 1 is the one that the vertical camera you're seeing here. I have the camera tilted on its side, and then in OBS I rotate it 90 degrees. So it's a vertical camera. The second one is my main camera right here. And that's like the main camera we use. The reason I use this one, even though I don't use this one as much, the reason it's my number 1 camera, this is the Camlink Pro, by the way. I'm gonna talk into what camera I want you to look at, all right? Pay attention to the camera that I'm looking at. I'm using the Camlink Pro, and on the Camlink Pro, it uses input 1 as the multi-view. Meaning, if I want to capture all 4 like this, I can't also capture this camera full screen. Meaning I can only, because this whole quad view screen is 4K, meaning each camera in this view is only 1080p. All the cameras themselves are actually capturing 4K, but in this view, input 1, it's showing each of them 1080p because the whole thing is 4K. Meaning this camera can only be used in 1080p, and because I never shoot it full screen, I'm okay with this one being 1080p. So anyway, camera 1 is my vertical camera. That's why I set it to camera 1, because I had to choose the one that would end up being 1080p as input 1. Input 2 is my A7S. It's my main wide view. I centered it, I measured the room, and I put it right in the middle so I could make this as symmetrical as possible. Camera 3 is up here. You won't be able to hear me very well, but it's camera 3. That's actually the new A7 IV. And then camera 4 is actually my EOS R, which I don't really use for anything anymore now that I've switched over to Sony. And even though, and I specifically chose that one because shooting in 4K on that one crops it in, which allowed me to get like the perfect desk shot. So it actually worked out really well. Anyway, those are the 4 camera angles. What happened to the StreamBeats chair? It's in the other room. I just found myself, the seat was oriented weird. I felt like I was kind of sliding off the front, and so when I'd sit in it for long periods of time, it would hurt my back a little bit. So I went with a more ergonomic chair. What lens is on your Sony? This one right here, like the main one. This is a Rokinon 14mm lens. In fact, both of my Sonys, technically it's a Samyang, but it's basically the same exact camera. They're both using prime 14mm lenses, just super wide lenses. They don't zoom at all. This one doesn't even have autofocus, which is, I kind of end up staying in the same spot, so it doesn't matter. But I like that it's not constantly focus searching at all. It's just a constant focus. So I use this, it's like a $400 lens, and it doesn't have any zoom, it doesn't have any focus or autofocus, and but that works out perfectly for what I'm trying to do here. The other one's the Samyang. It's the newer version, and it does have autofocus on it, which is good because I'm going to be moving around in that one a lot more. Wait, you can use 4K capture and OBS at the same time? Yes. They have released a handful of, so Elgato has a short list of capture cards that can be used in more than one app at a time. They are the Camlink Pro, the 4K 60 Pro, and then one of their, hey, oh, what's up? Cool, sounds good. Their HD60 Pro, they may have updated it to be able to do that. I don't remember. And I think either their HD60S or their HD60S Plus can also do that. So the Logitech Herman Miller chair, it is. It is. And it is very comfy. I like it. It's also got some weird quirks. Like on the handles right here where they slide in, it's actually kind of got some sharp parts. Like they didn't like sand it down or whatever they need to do. Like there are a couple spots that could actually cut you on this thing. It's really weird for how expensive the chair is. You ever gonna make more StreamBeats Rock music? Yeah, we talked about StreamBeats Rock. So I really want to, the problem with StreamBeats Rock, by the way, is it has to be made in-house. Like we have to make it ourselves. Or we have to hire like if you go on Fiverr where we get most of our music, if you go on Fiverr and you search lo-fi producer, you get like 6,000 results. And some of them are really good. If you go on Fiverr and search rock producer, you get 6 results. And none of them are that great. So if we're gonna do rock, like the last rock album we did ourselves, right? Ryan wrote most of it. I helped write some guitar riffs and recorded some guitar. I would actually like to do a metal album myself and like release my own metal album under Senpai Records. But I haven't written in a while, so I'm thinking of maybe writing like a lyric-less rock album, like a 20 song rock album with just guitar and like, you know, standard rock stuff, without any vocals, as kind of like a warm-up to getting back into writing, you know? Anyway, so maybe we'll see another rock album soon. Is the Rode Pod mic still your go-to under $100 XLR mic? Yes. Yep. I love this microphone. It's great. What do you think gets more views? Subscribers? What do you think gets more views, subscribers, and likes? Streaming or making YouTube videos? Oh, YouTube videos. Oh, 100% YouTube videos. You get no new subscribers by being live. Unless you're already massive, you don't get any new subscribers by being live. You get all your discoverability from YouTube videos. And I would even say, and even more so, shorts. Thanks for reading my message. What's up, boo-boo? I tried a tip that you had in a video about routing my live streams to not show in videos tab by making them unlisted, but then they don't get seen. Then they not get seen as public. So you make them public, but then when you schedule it, there's an option at the bottom that says archive live stream after it ends. So I don't know the exact wording. Maybe I can find it. Where is that? Is it customization? No. Anyway, when you first set it up, you can set it up to archive once you're done streaming. And so then it automatically unlists it when you're done streaming. You can set the live stream as public, but you set it to archive after you're done being live. And then what you do is you have a playlist, like you can see on my channel. We didn't need to do that. We can go the faster way. Shoot. Okay, I was really worried that was gonna show my email. Yeah, so you can see on my channel at the bottom, I have a folder called past live streams. This stream, like if we go to a previous stream here, you can see it's unlisted. Oh, I forgot I wore that in the last stream. What a great outfit. So I have a folder called past live streams, and if I go to edit, you can see I have it set to playlist past live streams. So after every stream is done, it becomes unlisted, and then it automatically goes into this playlist called past live streams, which is shown on my stream, or which is shown on my channel. That's why it still shows up down here. Turn on light mode in Chrome? Why would I do that? Why do you want me to turn on light mode? Did I dox myself? Did I do anything? Did I share any information? I feel like I always do that. First time coming here? What's up, Brad King? I always have a massive idea for a video, but due to job and all the project takes too long, then I get bored of the idea and the video stays backlogged. Any advice? Yes, self-discipline. Either come up with shorter videos or learn to stick it out and finish it anyway. I once spent, before anything ever took off with me on YouTube, I spent like 9 months on a YouTube video. I learned to animate in Apple Motion. I recorded a guitar medley of Mario tracks. Filmed the whole thing, animated like 2D animations to the whole, like in real world, or in the world. I remember I would spend like 8 hours a day on it, and I would get like 3 more seconds done. And I finished it, and then nobody watched it. And so I learned that day, like I was putting all my eggs in one basket. You can find ideas that can do really well that take you 3 days to make, or 1 day to make, or a half a day to make, and that are way more clickable. I would highly recommend. Don't do that. If you don't have a following yet, unless you have an idea that you're like, I know this is gonna do well, don't spend that much time on a video. In the beginning, come up with clickable titles and thumbnails, and find that middle ground between quality and quantity. You need quantity, otherwise it's never gonna happen. It's just the way it is. Like, That's the weird thing about whenever someone, I'm trying to think how to word this properly. I get a lot of people upset with me for giving advice on YouTube, and they're like, at the end of the day, it's luck. And they're not entirely wrong. Like, luck is always a factor. I'm not gonna lie to you and say like there's no luck involved. I didn't know which video of mine was gonna take off. There's always a video that takes off and then you gotta take it and run with it and seize that opportunity. But like, they don't see the amount of times that I failed before I succeeded. They don't see that. You only find YouTubers after they succeeded. And so you never see all their failures before they had success. And the bottom line is, sure, luck, of course, anytime there's success, luck is always a variable there. But like, the bottom line is, the more times you roll the dice, the more likely you are to land on a 7. Thoughts on the new Ludwig video about skill versus luck? I did not see that one. They're gonna be, are you gonna paint the rest of the walls in the stream room? No, I intentionally made some of them white, some of them black. I like it a lot. You have to position yourself to capitalize on luck when it manifests? Yeah. I strongly believe that if you put yourself in proper positions, I don't think everyone gets the same amount of luck. I also don't think people are born with the same amount of luck. I don't think people are born with the same talents. I don't think people are born with the same opportunities. React to it right now. Ludwig's video. Let me see. Hold on. It's actually not a bad idea as long as I don't get a DMCA strike for it. I made a secret YouTube channel to prove it's not luck. Are you talking about that one from 2 months ago? The new Ludwig video is extremely interesting. It's called I Made a Secret Channel to Prove It's Not Just That. You know that video is 2 months old. Do we do it anyway? Streams of Master Chef? Sometimes I think I'd rather watch Master Chef than Ludwig. Do we watch it anyway? How long is the video? Sure. Sure, let's do it. Where is it? I lost it. Here we go. This one here. It's a 16-minute video. At least Ludwig knows Alpha Gaming. You should be fine. Yeah, I've had Ludwig on the channel before. I would say 40% luck, 90% talent, 10% to know where to be to get the luck, and clearly 0% math. All right, let's give this a look. Sure.
Gil. People always ask me, Ludwig, if you had to start, is success on YouTube mostly luck or is it mostly skill? People always ask me, Ludwig, if you had to start your channel over, what would you do? I think they're mostly asking so they can just do that and hopefully get successful.
Of course they are.
But I was kind of wondering, what would I do? How would I get successful if I couldn't use my face, my voice, or any of my current following? Would I stick with 10 viewers? Would I get to 100? Would I get thousands of views?
Okay, so he's doing an experiment here where he's not allowed to show his face, so he's not allowed to let people know who he is, and he's starting a channel from scratch. That's really interesting.
I don't know. So I made a brand new channel. And today I'm going to find out if YouTube is mostly based on luck or mostly based on skill. I even called up a good friend of mine to see what his thoughts on this theory was. And I think he knows like a thing or two about YouTube. Like he's on his way to success there. Hey Siri, call Jimmy Beast.
Mr. Beast.
Yo, Jimmy.
What up, dog?
Oh, come on.
Hello.
He actually activated my HomePod.
Question for you.
Hey, man.
I'm trying to do a YouTube video, And then the premise of the YouTube video is starting a brand new channel from scratch and trying to see if I can get views without my current name or branding at all.
Okay.
And I was wondering how much of YouTube you think is luck versus skill.
It's 99% skill. You if you knew what you were doing, you could do that. 100%.
By the way, I agree. I wouldn't say 99% skill, because I think the main part of luck is how are you like, you have to be the kind of person that works. Like if you have Ludwig's confidence and personality, then yes, at that point you have all the tools you need. There are some people that are born with zero social skills and have a really hard time in front of the camera, and they're in that is probably the element of luck they're not taking into consideration. But for people like them, yes, 100%. At that point, you have everything you need. There's no luck involved anymore. There are proven strategies that work. It's just that, like, let's take into consideration everything. I'm not saying they're wrong. I feel like I'm getting into semantics here. It's unnecessary.
All right.
Forget everything I just said.
So if Mr. Beast thinks it's 99% skill and not that luck-based, then I should be able to get some amount of success. So I'm going to set a challenge. I'm going to give myself 24 hours to get at least 1,000 views. It's not hundreds of thousands and it's not millions, but I'm limited in what assets I can use. I can't use my own face and I can't use my own voice, but I still think I can get 1,000 views in less than a day. And you know what? If I don't, I'll delete my main channel. That's how confident I am. So here's what I did. I wrote out a script of a video that I thought would be pretty good. It's kind of like a video essay, but it's on Twitch streamers, specifically my good friend Mizkif. And then I hired someone on Fiverr to read out the exact script. All right, here's the script I wrote out. It's called How a Door Made This Man $1 Million. And then I recorded myself. The pandemic will be remembered as a time of economic despair, mental isolation, and further polarization.
This is brilliant.
Of the political parties in America. Why do I sound like a journalist? I sound like a news anchor. But I don't want to have myself read it because
I feel like I turned it up too loud. Sorry if that was loud for a bit.
That's not really gonna fly. So instead, what I did is I hired someone on Fiverr. In total, this cost me $131. The reason for that was mostly because I needed the rights to use it in my own YouTube video for commercial reasons, which is super fair and a really good thing.
And he's probably going to get a lot of comments saying like, oh, what if we don't have $130 to hire a voice actor? Like, if you're not Ludwig, you don't need a voice actor. That was just to cover up his own voice.
Fiverr artist to put in, so I have no problem with that at all. But it should be free for you guys at home. And then I hired an editor, and this also is not something you have to do at home. You could just get editing tools. Some costs money, but even those ones you could get if you know exactly where to get it, and then edit yourself. I didn't do this because I'm doing this on the side. It's like a fun little project. But here's what the final video looks like.
The largest streaming platform, Twitch, has over doubled their monthly average viewers, according to Twitch Tracker. The pandemic created...
Looks pretty good. I'm really happy.
I wonder how much you paid for this editor, because just stuff like that alone. There's no fancy editing, but it's done by someone who knows how to edit.
With how the video turned out, and now here's my plan. So I've made this video. It's like a 3-minute, 45-second video essay on specifically Mizkif, and the reason I did it on Mizkif is one, because I think I have a decent amount of knowledge on this, so I'm speaking as an authority, writing. But also, I know one thing about streamers, and it's the same thing that got me to sell merch by using TTS before. They have huge inflated egos. So if I have this video uploaded and somehow get Mizkif to click on the video, he'll probably watch it. So that's my plan right now. And if I can get Mizkif to watch this on stream in front of about 45,000 people.
I'm interested to see how he gets Mizkif to actually click on it, because at the end of the day, he's being really smart. He's only doing things that literally anybody can do. There's nothing that requires him to be Ludwig to do this at this point.
Well, I think that's a win, but also a lot of them will click on it, and I think there's a chance that this video might get a decent amount of views. So let's create the channel. What do I want to call it? What's like something that would be Twitch friendly, because I want people who are on Twitch to come over, but not too on the nose like history of Twitch. Who's the one that goes, why 50% of people live south of this line, Canada? What is that video? Real life lore. What if I just call it online lore? I kind of like online lore. So let's get a profile picture for online lore. Loading screen game. Like if it's called online lore and then it's a loading screen, that's kind of a good idea. I kind of like this, but just
It's a little
the center of
quiet.
it. All
I
right,
can
let's
turn it up
make
a little
that
bit.
the logo. So we'll do this one, but then we'll make it small enough. Nice, that looks amazing. I also need a banner image. That's like a really cute banner. So let's just...
The thing that he said, I think a lot of people are going to miss, is that he said he did this video because it was something that he knew really well. He considered himself an expert on Mizkif. A lot of people try to do videos on things that they're just completely underqualified and unable to do, and then they wonder why they're not blowing up. If you can become an expert on a topic, whatever that topic is, you have 100 times. That's what people look to, and that's what people listen to. It's gonna work so much better.
Just make that the banner. All right,
Those were excellent words, by the way. Everything I said was just really, really well worded.
publish. So here's what the channel looks like now. Online lore, it has this little logo, has the loading thing. I really like how it's looking branding wise, but now we need to upload our video. So let me get that pulled up. One quick key, by the way, if you guys are ever uploading videos, they'll use whatever the video's file name is for the algorithm in some ways. So basically, like as a keyword finder for the search engine, if you have some of the
Is that real? I didn't know that.
keywords inside of the file name as you're uploading it, I believe that YouTube will use that information. All right,
You're getting an echo?
let's upload it. Mizkif Twitch streamer.
Yeah, it's probably just coming through the speakers and back into the microphone.
And the actual title for this is, I think I had
Let's
one.
turn down the speakers.
How
Is that better?
a door made this streamer $1 million. So now the only thing I have to worry about is the title and the thumbnail. I think the title, How a Door Made This Streamer $1 Million, is pretty catchy. It doesn't need to have Mizkif's name in it because a streamer, it touches more people. Like even though Mizkif's a big streamer,
I just want this to go on the record that Ludwig said a streamer touches more people. That's all. Back to the video.
most people who know about streaming don't know who Mizkif is, even with how big he is. And if you do know who Mizkif is, you'll see him in the thumbnail, so you'll click it anyway. I hope you enjoyed watching. If you liked the video, it'd mean the world if you subscribed or shared it with a friend. All right, let's just do that. Keep it simple. That's all good. That's all good. We'll start it out private, and then we'll hit save. So now what we need to do is we need to make a thumbnail. So I want a picture of Mizkif, but with the door in focus. Mizkif door. Also, wait, you know what
Can we skip to like when he uploads it?
I could use is his YouTube channel. Has the intro that he uses every time.
Hey,
Ooh, I like this one a lot, actually. Okay, here's a quick tip for you as well. You can get an extension that helps you screenshot YouTube. You get the extension, and you hit the screenshot button, and then we'll just save that as Mizkif Room.
That's interesting too.
As if I'm organized. That's all for show. And then look, no player. Very cool. I like this image.
And
a
it gets
lot,
rid of the
though.
playhead at
Okay,
the bottom.
So I need the full door in it because the door is key. All right, that's really good. Now let's get the actual door isolated. Now we have just the door. We can add a drop shadow. Yeah, I think it looks a lot better. And maybe we just cut out the bottom of the couch, and now the door is completely center of the thumbnail. I kind of like that. That seems pretty good. The door seems kind of narrow, though, right? Is it crazy to just literally
Stretch it.
widen it artificially? And then let's get a picture of Mizkif. And now the best way to get a thumbnail picture of someone
We can.
is to just go to their YouTube. These creators literally upload
We'll watch the whole
HD
thing.
pictures of themselves constantly, and you can just take them. Now, not with pink eye. That's a little absurd. This one's pretty fine. All right, and then you just go.
Quit staring at my boxes. Only 50% of you guys subscribe to the channel.
Okay, you go thumbnail downloader. Sorry for staring at your boxes, Mizzy. And then we can just yoink that, put it here.
Hey.
I'm no means an expert, so they're
Are
probably.
you in the middle of stuff?
Yeah, I'm streaming.
Oh, hello, stream.
What's
Sorry.
up?
Nothing. I was just coming down to see what your schedule was until your mom has to leave in like an hour and 20 minutes.
Yeah, I'll be streaming for another 20 minutes.
Okay.
That'll be up.
Are you going to be hungry when you come upstairs?
Mm-hmm.
I'll order some food. Do you
Perfect.
have a preference?
Nope.
Okay.
Love you.
Sounds good. Love you.
Quicker ways to do everything I'm doing. It's just what I'm comfortable with doing, and I can do it at a decent
This is actually
pace.
pretty impressive.
So, for example, right now I need to isolate just his head. There's like 8 different ways to do this.
Oh, there
I'm
are
pretty
way
happy
better
with
ways
the
to
way
do
that
what
I
he's
do
doing
this.
here.
It leaves with
But
pretty
still,
clean
like,
lines.
it's nice
the
to see
content
that
aware one has
someone
kind of messy lines, which I don't like.
Of his caliber,
And it also works
at
with that.
least has a
There
general
we go.
understanding
I'm pretty
of
happy
how
with that. I think that looks
editing
pretty
software
good.
works.
I
Like,
think
that's
the door
not a
doesn't
terrible
stand out
thumbnail.
enough though. The door's just a bit small.
That's really good.
I think. Okay, maybe I get rid of the stroke, but I have an arrow. For some reason, the arrow makes it just more visible. And I don't like the red stroke around the door. I'm gonna go with the arrow. And then let's cap off the thumbnail. Let's title it Mizkif Thumbo.
I need like a sign outside my door that just says, like, you know, like in recording studios, how it's like on air, like radio stations says on air or whatever, so people know that they're broadcasting. I need like a YouTube live LED light that whenever I go live, it automatically just psh. I got a PO box down below. If you find one, send it to me. That's all. Thanks. Bye.
Final classic YouTube rule. Always title it final. And then let's go to the channel. Here's the video. Let's change the thumbnail. Yeah, I think that's pretty good. I think this is really catchy. I like it a lot. I'm just gonna publish it. Now, again, this channel has literally 0 viewers, 0 subscribers. How a door made the streamer $1 million. So I think the first thing to do is go to Mizkif's Reddit. Again, the goal is to hit about 1,000 views. And I think Mizkif watching this video is a good start. Oh, Megalol, Mizzy carried by a door. That's like a good clickbait title. Let's just post it, see how that does. The other option is...
I wonder what account he posted that to Reddit with. I'm sure he didn't post it with his own. That would totally derail. I mean, if Ludwig posts something to Reddit in Midkiff subreddit, like, of course it's going to get 1 million views.
To make a new account on Twitch and then spam it in chat, because I think anyone can post links if you're a sub. I'll just do that, and then viewers will click on it. They'll like the video, and then hopefully they'll send in the video. So let's maybe make a new account. Turbo World News. All right, I think my game plan is I'm going to shower. I'm going to come back, and then hopefully they're done with this, and then hopefully by then I can link the video, and they can watch it. So that's my current game plan. He's got no content now. I'm gripping the dono. He's watching Emiru and Code Miko.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gripping it. Oh, I hope this works. Otherwise, it's such a waste of $50.
Okay. Wait, it's got $50 bucks.
I
Someone
titled it
called you the biggest streamer in the world?
Easy Bait.
How a door made the streamer $1 million.
Okay, he's hooked. He's hooked. He's hooked! Yes!
Is this gonna stroke my ego?
The pandemic
Yes!
will be remembered as a time of economic
Let's go!
disparity,
Let's go!
Hold on, this guy struck my ego. I'm not
political
listening.
parties in America.
Or is this gonna show a fucking dick?
This is 900 IQ play. Unbelievable. It's just baiting everyone.
Unless you are a streamer. The largest streaming platform, Twitch, has over doubled their monthly
read
average
chat.
viewers, according to Twitch Track.
Yeah, and people say Twitch is dying and everyone's going to YouTube and blah, 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 this, and that. And then
He's talking about me, by the way.
we double our viewership in 1 year. Eat my ass, chat.
There is a great mystery on what it takes to be one of the biggest streamers in the world. Some rise to the top with their world-class gaming skills. Others have developed well-thought-out, unique content that rivals cable television. And then there's Mizkif.
Hi.
He isn't particularly good at games. And sometimes all he does is watch other people's content on his stream. But as a recording this, he is a top 50 streamer in the world, easily making over $1 million every year. The reason? The door standing right behind him. It shouldn't come as a surprise that cable television is on its way out.
A hook.
Since 2015, 20% of Americans have dropped the service, according to a survey by the Pew Research Center. But that doesn't remove the influence of cable television shows. Look no further than streamers emulating or straight ripping off popular game shows for a younger Twitch audience. But Mizkif has taken something from sitcoms that make shows like Seinfeld, Friends, and Happy Days American staples. The sitcom entrance. When fan favorite characters walk through one of these 3 doors, American audiences...
Oh my gosh, this is such a brilliant video. This is so stupid. That's so stupid.
If you replace the studio audience with a Twitch chat, Miskiff is doing the same thing.
Dude, we need a fucking we need a clap track or whatever.
This is
the fuck
good.
it
This is
whatever
good. This is
Russell
good. This is
wants.
good.
Miskiff has an open door policy.
I just gotta see how many videos, how many views this ends up getting.
Meaning anyone can not
This is
only go
money.
to his house, but walk right into his stream room while he's live. The door is more center frame than Miskiff. This has led to new and familiar faces walking through that door, with chat able to immediately react to who showed up.
I thought that was
day.
Connery Spence.
Collaboration is a staple of growth for any YouTuber or streamer, but the mystery of who will show up
Uh-huh.
while Miskiff is live is what keeps the viewers excited.
Bro, imagine Train just walked through my fucking door. That would be a dream. That'd be so fucking funny.
It's funny. This is so convincing that it makes me wonder, like, is this why Miskiff does this, or is Ludwig just more 900 IQ than Ludwig than Miskiff is?
About the content. And although a lot of credit is deserved for the 36 by 80 star, Miskiff is also ready
Ego
to
stroke?
deal with whoever walks through that door. He takes an inherent risk not being able to control who shows up, and even the most disgraced streamers have walked through that door and rehabilitated their image to the point where chat begs for them to come back. Miskiff is one of the fastest growing streamers on the platform and has catapulted himself from Ice Poseidon's cameraman to one of the biggest creators in the world, all thanks to a door.
All right, here's how I get views now.
Thanks for watching this video. If you enjoyed, make sure to subscribe so I know to keep making more
You don't even
videos like
you don't even have other videos, dude. You gave me $50. You know what you're doing. Look, I'll post it once.
Woo!
I'm a cheap
Woo!
bitch. God, you're so
Let's
bad.
go.
That's 100%.
Okay, but all I'm saying is, what if they planned that?
Yeah, that was big.
I don't know if Miskiff's a good enough actor to be able to do that.
Oh, and it's getting blown up in the
I
goddamn.
have an open door policy for one reason. Because I have no content of my own.
That's everything I wanted. All right, now the question is, will people on chat click on it? Oh! Holy shit, no, look at the
It
likes.
just jumped up to 225
likes. The goal was 1,000 views. We're already at 260. I'm curious now if people click on it, the positive reception, if I get good watch through. Oh, look at this. I know.
All right, chat. Now you know how to grow on YouTube.
Holy shit.
Dude, this video is brilliant. This is a videoception. So this is a brilliant video. And inside that brilliant video is a brilliant video. I think Lud might be the smartest streamer to exist.
This is insane. Wait.
Crazy. Dude, everyone was so nice.
I know. Because it was just good content. Which is one of
It
the
was
key
good
takeaways. It was
content.
actually good content.
You made a video to put in, you made a good video to put in another video. Oh my gosh.
And it was 3 minutes and 48 seconds. If this was like a 15-minute video, Miskiff would have clicked out probably 4 minutes in. He would have stopped farming jokes, been like, I'm tired of this. And then he would have moved on. So luckily, it kept it short, kept it sweet. I'm curious how this will do in a week. Look at this. This is going to hit 1,000 almost within the first few minutes.
Is he gonna
It's
go
been
back-
about 4 days since
Okay.
I uploaded this video. I spent about $600 to make it with the editor, the voiceover guy, and then the marketing efforts. And here's how it's doing. Currently, the video is sitting at about 11,000 views. The channel is at about 1,000 subscribers. And you can check right now, this isn't all.
So he can he already, you have to get what, 40,000 watch minutes. He's at 11,000 views. The video was what, almost 4 minutes long. He can already monetize his channel. You need what, 100 subscribers? No, 1,000 subscribers. Scott, are you out there?
Yeah.
1,000 subscribers?
Yes.
He can almost monetize.
all views from like direct clicking. You know, those are the views that I quote unquote paid for, right? That's the views that I got Miskiff to click it, and then everyone from Miskiff's chat went to watch it. But the key to all YouTube success is views under this category.
Yeah.
That means algorithm views.
That's where YouTube recognizes this video is something that people want to see, people like, and they push it on people's recommended feeds, which is where the majority of traffic comes from.
And 30% of all the views in this video are from the algorithm. 3.5 thousand, which is huge. That's a big number.
Yeah,
and
for a brand new channel that's never had any views, that's insane.
Although it doesn't look that good, 43%.
Dude, he almost monetized a channel with a single video. without letting anyone know who owned it.
Viewer retention, it's not that bad. If the line is flat, that means people who figured out what this video is about and
It's 4,000 hours. It's not 40,000 minutes. Okay, I don't know how YouTube works, I guess. Okay, 4,000 hours, 4 times 60, that's 240,000 watch minutes. Okay, so he's not quite close yet. He's getting close.
you know, the people who didn't click out immediately liked the video. They sat almost all the way through it. Obviously, there's a huge drop off because a lot of these people watch it with Miskip.
Check how many views it got now. Now it's not fair. You can't check how many views it got now because now he posted it on his channel and the numbers are going to be skewed. So, I mean, it'll be fun to see. Okay. All right. We'll look just for you. We'll look. How this door made this. There it is. Almost 1 million views. Does this channel have anything else? Nope. Still just this one video. Oh my gosh. I'm doing this all wrong. Be right back. Shutting down the Alpha Gaming channel, starting from scratch. I don't need you guys.
And then immediately left or
The pandemic
whatever
will
it
be
was.
remembered as a-
Jesus Christ, man. Come on, you're British. I get it, but let me do my thing. Really good stats all around. I'm really happy with it. Honestly, after this video goes out, I'm sure it'll blow
It
up
has
a
a
lot.
tick mark? Did it really? This channel's verified. Oh my gosh. That's ridiculous.
Lot more. I think this video will end up with 100K views. So it kind of got a little out of hand, but I really believe in this video. I really believe in the process that made this video, and I'm really happy with how it turned out. It's not millions. It's not enough to go full time, but it's a start, and it's better than 95% of YouTube videos uploaded. And all it came down to was good content, good thumbnailing, good titling, and also, admittedly, a smart way to get it in front of people who are interested in this type of content. This could feasibly be done by anyone with just $50. I mean, maybe less if you go for a little smaller streamer who pays attention to his donations a little more. Mizkif, come on. I hope this was cool, and I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Again, if you guys did, please make sure to subscribe to this channel.
That was brilliant. Ludwig is big brain. Big brainer than all of us. Although, you know, it's one more thing that disappoints me a little bit. We talk about like what it takes to grow on YouTube and stuff. Since we started this video 25 minutes ago, viewership on this live stream has doubled. Almost doubled. Because I was watching someone else's video. Sometimes the meta is a little bit disappointing. Sometimes the meta is just getting someone's attention or watching someone else's stuff. It's just the way it is. It is what it is. Don't fight it. Lud viewers? So you're saying just watch Ludwig. That's what we're gonna, this channel is just gonna be turned into a Ludwig reaction channel. Welcome to the Ludwig reaction channel. It is what it is. Yeah, I bet I would have gotten even more views if I made the title of the stream watching Ludwig videos. Or reacting to Ludwig videos. Should we try that on a stream? Just to experiment. Like, what's that gonna do? Unbelievable. Moving to YouTube put a lot of effort into stream content that I can edit into videos. What's your one piece of advice for doing this efficiently? Yeah, always have a list somewhere where you can make a list of short ideas that you can do on stream and long form videos. By the way, we're turning this whole thing that we just did into a video on my second channel. I just recorded all the camera angles, and I'll grab the video watching portion from the stream itself. But that's the thing I'd say. I have a giant long list. Anytime I come up with an idea like, oh, I'd love to make that a short and I can do it on stream, I put it in that list. And I have shorts and I have long form content. Best thing you can do. That way you don't forget. Otherwise, you're gonna go live. You're gonna be like, oh, what was the idea I had? I don't know. And it's just gonna have to come naturally. Which you should also have a bunch come naturally. Someone asks a good question, you got a cool answer for it. Go ahead and do that. But now have a list of ideas that you come up with. As you're watching other people's content, you come up with ideas. Watch other people's content for the purpose of seeing if you can yoink and twist it. Morph. Welcome to the True Senpais. Thank you. I too never heard of Ludwig before now. He was literally one of the largest Twitch streamers on the platform, and he just left Twitch to go to YouTube. Are there any programs for thumbnails on Windows that aren't monthly pay? Yes. Affinity. Affinity Photo is a really great one. I would recommend that one. That's what we use for all of ours. It's Mac and Windows. Can't they strike you for a reaction video? Yes. The line for what is fair use is not crystal clear. It's more of a blurry noodle, and so yeah, just be careful with who you're reacting to. I don't think Ludwig's gonna copyright strike me, but yeah, I wouldn't, you know, react to MasterChef. The Helix, thank you for the 9 months. I love that you call it a yoink and twist now after watching his videos on how to become a big streamer. It's the perfect analogy for it. Adobe Spark is nice too. We avoid using Adobe stuff if we can. Chiptune albums on StreamBeats are really good. Thank you. I agree. Blurry Noodle was my nickname in high school. Would you run like track or something? Man, that video is so funny. Unbelievable. 900 IQ play. Guys, I'm going to end the stream. I got to get some stuff done. I'm leaving to take my mom to the airport in an hour. And I got to go spend a little bit more time with her before we leave. Thanks for hanging out. It's a little bit of a short stream. Next Wednesday, we probably won't be streaming, or this coming Wednesday, because we should be adding in the desk. So I'll probably go live Thursday instead. And this room will be very different. It'll almost be like on the verge of being done. All we'll need is like doors and lights and stuff. And we should be getting in lights next week. So anyway, guys, thanks for hanging out. Hit the like button before you go. I'd appreciate that. And I'll see you on Thursday. Have a good one, guys. Peace.